Mzansi, you beautiful people. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And let's bring in some good conversation and a little bit of gesels, because I think you can agree with me, right? Not all dates end in those fireworks, magic romance. Some just end with a rusk and a regroup. And we want the stories, the awkward, the hilarious, and the absolutely never again moments. Now, I think this is an opportunity for all of us to get involved in this. And I think this is the one that had us dipping out with Ouma. No questions asked. So maybe he couldn't stop texting about his ex, or she came armed with a spreadsheet of baby names. You know, we have these red flags. We all have our own. And honestly, I think this is what makes for some great tea and even better rusk and coffee chat. So why not? Let's do that. And speaking of boom, boom, boom.
Ask and you shall receive.
I love it. Thank you so much, Shadwin. Beautiful stuff.
Ooh, even being served. Thank you, sir.
Royalty.
You want a tip?
I can get used to this. Before we even tuck
it.
into it, I've been told, though, that these are new. New flavor. So we've got to get into it. And Chenal, you have the honors to go first. See if you can figure out what flavor it is.
Say how does it taste?
Yeah.
If not, then it's giving up.
I like
Well, see if you can figure out if there is something unique about this. What does it remind you of?
And then have a bite.
Ooh, I get it immediately.
Ginger.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely, yeah.
Getting there. I'm gonna throw out something. Easter time.
Think burns. Think burns, baby.
Hot cross bun.
Oh, yeah!
Yes.
Y'all know where that comes from.
But you know, can you taste it? It literally feels like a hot cross bun, but with that like crunchiness, and then we get the. This is an experience.
I
good.
love it.
Yeah,
Dipped in
perfect.
the coffee, I feel like it makes it even better. But while
Absolutely.
you guys enjoy that, have another bite. It's a sweet escape, if you will. I want to get into having this conversation about dipping out with either your Ouma or a moment that you can remember when it comes to that memory bank of dates that you might have been on. I mean, we've all been there.
Good ones or the bad ones?
The bad ones,
What's
baby.
the worst, the most awkward?
The terrible ones, the ones that you want to forget, but you actually can't forget. I got to come to you, Chenal. Do you have any date moments where you're like,
I know
I want to
something
dip
good.
out now?
Well, he dipped out.
Oh, he dipped out.
He
Tell us
dipped
what
out.
happened.
Let's get down. It was one summer day.
Yeah.
Met this guy on the app. I'm just gonna say the GPS app now. The yellow pages. And we went out for lunch. Went for lunch at Bassa.
Okay.
Nice.
You know, I'm like, oh, I'm
Fancy.
literally in waterfront.
We living, doll.
We just sat, we chat, and the date been beautiful, right? But then his phone died.
Okay.
Damn it. His phone died, and he asked me to borrow my device. I'm not quite sure.
Of course.
And he stepped out to go take a call. I was sitting. I was hoping, I was praying. But you know what?
Ivo.
The iPhone was gone. He dipped, and I went home to have some on my rust because I gotta drown myself in
In something.
some goodness.
He dipped out with your phone.
Yeah, and also, you know what? If I find you on the streets, mister, your ass is grass.
Wait, but your phone literally was
the
taken
device.
from you on the date.
On the date.
You have got to be kidding me. Only in South Africa.
I felt so special, but little did I know.
He was buttering you up to gain the trust in order to take
Do you know
the
what? And do I look like a
phone.
slice of bread?
No, you know what I think
You don't
actually
look
happened?
like a slice of bread.
You might have just stumbled upon a gallery and thought, oh my word, I'm going to keep this forever. This is mine.
You know what? Possibly.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe. I hope so.
Yeah, only in South Africa, right?
South Africa.
That's
My
crazy.
word,
I'm so
okay.
sorry that you had to go through
You know what? That gave me an upgrade, though.
You're due for upgrade,
Yeah,
right?
so-
Perfect
I
timing.
like
That's a blessing in disguise, actually.
I hope you upgraded your man too, because that cannot happen.
We're doing work. We're working.
We're working
no
on it.
man needed.
So call me, baby. All right, so do you have a story?
I do. Well, look, a lot of my stories I maybe don't want to share because this is a family show, but I want to share a story which I think is amazing. It was a buddy of mine that was on a date at the movies, but had a bit of an upset tummy, right? And you know, as you do, you always chow the popcorn and the snacks
Of
like
course.
first 5 minutes when the movie starts.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good idea for him. He ends up obviously heading to the bathroom. Maybe he can sneak in before the show starts.
Yeah.
Situations occur, and I'm not going to discuss exactly what, but it ends up with us his mate's getting a phone call asking for some help. A change of clothing, something dry, something to assist to carry on. And we're like, dude, what are you gonna do? You have to tell your date's still in the movie. What's happening?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell her what? He didn't know what to do, and he had no idea. He froze up, and he just was like honest about it and said, "Listen, this is what happened." But and he made it back to the movie.
I'm sure she dipped out.
No, well, that was kind of the last time he ever saw her again. Rightfully so.
Makes sense. You just had a shitty day.
A not so lucky day, yeah. But listen, kudos to you, bro. I'm not going to mention your name on live TV, but thank you for that moment that allowed your date to definitely dip out forever after that.
After you dipped out.
You can fill in the blanks after that. We're going to say more.
All right. You heard our stories. I mean, you guys set the bar so incredibly high with both of yours. Both South African true stories.
South African.
Oh my gosh. So we want to hear yours. So go on, share your ultimate dip out date story on the competition post on our social pages. But use that hashtag dip out with Omo, and you could just win yourself 2,000 Rand cash plus an Ouma hamper.
Yeah, Ouma's coming through. So remind him, Mzansi, get your entries in before the competition closes on Monday. And it's obviously the 14th of July. That's this month. The T's and C's do apply. You can find it at expressoshow.com. And another reminder, if you haven't tried it yet, Ouma's new hot cross bun flavor is here to spice up your winter. So head over to Ouma RUSKS on Instagram or Facebook to find out where it is and where it's been stocked near you, because it tastes darn good.
So good.
Nice.
Dip out with Ouma this winter. Tasty, filling, and oh so satisfying. The ultimate winter snack.